Hey guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Get ready with me for my second first date in like 4 years. I had a first date yesterday, which I did the get ready with me for that on TikTok. And if you guys want to know more about my dating life and what's going on, like more in depth than what I share on here, go subscribe to my Patreon. But today is a date with another guy, and it is a first date with him. So let's get ready together. I do want to say first, huge thank you to Dossier for partnering with me on today's video. This one right here is a floral lavender that I have for this month, and this one, the top notes are mandarin, neroli, black currant. Middle notes are jasmine, lavender, orange blossom. Base notes are vanilla, amber, and musk. And this is inspired by YSL Libre et de Perfume. And I just love Dossier. You can, I just love them. They're iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. This is what the bottle looks like. Magnetic cap. Fragrances start at $29, and I just absolutely love what they stand behind, what they stand for. They have a try before you buy program, so if you are sensitive to perfumes or you just want to try something new and maybe you don't like a whole lot, you're like, okay, I want to kind of expand my perfume collection, you can do that. They also have a new payment program where you can earn cash back. So absolutely love Dossier. I have, of course, a coupon code down below in the description box and a link for you guys to save some money. And yeah, you can take a quiz so they can help you discover your new favorite scent, where you can shop their perfumes. Again, they are high-end inspired, so YSL, Chanel, Dior, Jo Malone, Tom Ford, Gucci. Those are just to name a few. So many high-end fragrances that you can shop. And again, they're starting at $29. So click the link in my description box to shop. And don't forget to use my coupon code, which is Missgreeneyes10 for 10% off your order. Okay, so I wore this look, I don't know what day it was, but it's from the Jaclyn Hill. This is the second volume 2. So this is the volume 2 palette, and this is what I do. This is what I did for this look, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing because I'm wearing black and white. And I'm going to go and I'm going to dip in 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be my crease colors, okay? It is Love Handles, Comfort Zone, and Perfectionist, okay? And then I'm going to do a little bit of Homebody out on the outer corner. And then on the lid, I'm gonna take Rider Diamonds, Get Ready With Me, or GRWM, Bougie, and Drama Queen, mix all of those together, and then I put that on my lid. And then I'm gonna go into the volume 1 palette, which, can y'all tell, this is the original. It doesn't even have the names on the bottom. I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is, I think it's called Faint. So that color right there, and that's gonna go on my lid from here to like here. So that's all we're doing. I just didn't want to have to stop to tell you what I'm doing. I wanted to go ahead and like get it over with and tell you. All the products are going to be listed down below if you guys are interested. My goal, like it was yesterday, is just healthy looking, dewy skin, glowy skin. So the products, again, will be linked down below because I'm going to talk a little bit. Again, like I said, I'm not going to share too much because I share everything on my Patreon. So if you guys are interested in learning more about my dating life, how it's been, what apps have been working, what apps haven't been working for me, like the dating apps and stuff, then go subscribe to my Patreon. But I did want to go ahead and do a get ready with me. Low-key, I'm not really like feeling anything right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna prep my skin and do all of the moisturizer and stuff, and then I will be back. So give me just a second. Okay, so we did all that. I'm gonna go in with my base and we're just gonna talk. So I'm really not that excited, I'm not gonna lie. It's 10:29. I have to meet him in an hour. So I only have an hour. I have not done, and I'm not going to do anything special or extra like I normally would. I don't know. I'm just not really that excited. But I'm going to give it a chance because he seems like a great guy. There's just some things that I'm just like the conversation was great, and now all of a sudden it kind of just stopped. And I don't know if it's because maybe he's a person who just doesn't like to text. There are people like that. So I'm just going, I guess I'm going not expecting anything. But, you know, if something happens, then great. If not, then whatever. I'll just keep working on myself. But I was talking to my neighbor this morning, and I was telling her I have a date, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, I'm so happy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really excited about it. And she's like, well, why are you going on it? And I'm like, well, he seems like a really great guy. Like, he checks off a lot of boxes, okay? However, he just the conversation just kind of stopped, and now I'm just kind of like, I mean, he's definitely not someone that I'm also like immediately attracted to. Like, when you look at him, he doesn't dress how guys I normally date in the past, which is a good thing, you guys. Okay, it's a good thing because I feel like I need to get away from my type, you know, because my type, I mean, let's just be real, I'm definitely attracted to a bad guy. But yeah, we kind of need to get away from my type and kind of venture out to men that aren't my type. So when you look at him, you can just tell he's a dad. The way he dresses, but he's like more mature, you know? He's not older than me. He's still, I mean, he's not like, we're about the same age. I think he's like 38. So he's not much younger than me. But I don't know. I don't know that I've ever dated anyone older than me. I mean, like, yeah, okay, like more than 2 years. Like my ex-husband, he was 2 years older than me, and then the guy that I was like most serious about before him, also I dated, he was 2 years older than me, I think. But anyways, I don't know. He's definitely not my type as far as like looks are concerned, but I am going about this in a different way this time around because them looks, man, they get me in trouble every single time. Do be fine. And then all of your boundaries and all of your everything just goes out the window. And before you know it, you're doing stuff and you're like, what am I doing? Who the hell am I? Who do I think I am? You know, so I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that. I want to have fun. And I do want to do certain things that like I've never done before, like different experiences, but like not in like the ways that I've gone about it before, you know? So, I mean, I'm not completely, obviously I'm going on this date, so I'm not completely pushing him off or whatever the expression is. Like, I'm not being like, nope, not happening. But I'm also not gonna be, like, I'm not, like, super excited. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, my neighbor was like, is that how y'all do it these days? Like, you just go and you hope for the best? And I'm like, I hope you don't ever have to go on the dating apps. I mean, it kind of is. Like, sometimes, like, because another thing, you don't know. You really don't know a person until you've met them. And, like, honestly, they say you really don't know a person for a whole year. I mean, I don't know, you know, even if you are with a person like every single day, there are still things that creep up. But I really am so proud of myself for putting myself back out there again because it's not easy. And y'all know, like, I don't necessarily have a guard up. I mean, I have a guard. If you consider like how I'm approaching dating now versus how I used to date, then yeah, you could say I have my guard up. But really all it is that I have higher standards and I have stronger boundaries and I'm not afraid to enforce those boundaries. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Like I said, I'm hoping that it's great and I have fun and that he's someone that I can, you know, want to go on another date with, but I don't know. I don't really, I'm not going to say I don't have high hopes, but I guess I kind of don't. But, I mean, he seems like he's successful. He seems like he has his stuff together. He seems like he's mature. This is, like, all stuff I'm not used to. I'm not going to lie. He has 2 kids. He said that he has a great relationship, like, co-parenting relationship with his ex-wife, which, again, is something I completely don't know anything about. I mean, I don't have a co-parenting relationship really at all. I talk to a man-child every now and again. That's my experience. But, yeah, I mean, it seems like he has a great job. Seems like he could, you know, definitely spoil me. Spoil him. Like, he's got his stuff together, you know? He knows I don't know. Again, stuff I'm not used to, but I'm looking for, you know. I want someone who's stable. I want someone who sees his kids. You cannot be a deadbeat dad. Like, absolutely not. If I've talked to you and I'm like, oh, how often do you see your kids? And you're like, oh, I haven't seen them in like 3 months, or I see them like once a month, or whatever. No. Sorry, no. And I have dated some that haven't seen their kids, and also married one that never saw his kids. So I'm not for that. You've got to be a great dad. Like, that is something that's very sexy and very attractive, and something that you have to. Someone commented, like, how dare you put the responsibility of raising your children on another man. And I find that funny because it's like, first of all, I'm a woman. I'm not just a mom. I feel like I have the right to date. And going into dating, men know that I'm a mom, you know, and men know whether they're willing to take on that responsibility, because you best believe whoever I date seriously, yes, they're going to have to be a great dad. And yes, they're going to have to be some sort of father figure to me. And I know that's a responsibility. But the right man, will I add, man is going to step up and want that role and want that position. There are plenty of men out there that are out here taking care of kids that are not theirs by blood, but 100% are like, these are my children. I have raised them. They are my children. And mad respect for people who take on the responsibility and step up when the other person doesn't and isn't and should be but isn't, you know. And no, that's not a responsibility that every man is willing to take on, but I'm not out here expecting any man to take on that role. But if you want to be with me, then yeah, in some part you're gonna have to help me not co-parent, but you're gonna have to, like, be a stepdad. I mean, I'm like, is this like 1950? Are we in the 1950s still with this comment? Like, what the heck? I mean, it's like, it's very, very normal, like, nowadays, where there's a lot of co-parenting. There's a lot of men and women who step up and raise other people's children, and they do it without hesitation. So yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for. And yes, that is what I'm expecting out of a man. And no, I don't think that that's too much to ask. And no, I don't think that I'm being ridiculous for expecting a man to do that. Because whether my ex-husband was a great father or not, whoever, you know, my children live with me, you know, so whoever I end up with, because yes, I am getting married again. Like, I am going to get married. I see it in my future. I believe it. I'm just like, I just got to find the man, you know? So whether it's, I mean, my daughter is like turning 13. She's still got 5 years. You want me to put my life on hold for 5 more years? Don't think so. No, because then I'll be like, what? I'll be close to 50. Ooh. Anyways, not that that's bad. I will say, on my date yesterday, dude was like, I would have never guessed you were 42. Well, I'm not 42 yet. I'm almost 42. But he was like, I would have never guessed. He was like, I would have thought that you were 33, 34. And I was like, Still got it. Because honestly, I don't think I'm like, ooh, because I used to get it all the time. People be like, you don't look that old. Like, you do not that old. You know what I mean? You look a lot younger than what your age is. And I'm like, really? Really? Do you not see all these forehead wrinkles and all these crow's feet going on? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes, and then I will be back and I'll do my face makeup. I'm going to show y'all my outfit and stuff too. It's not anything. It's very basic. It's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, yeah. So I'll see you guys when I get this stuff on. When I get these lashes on. I'm also going to go ahead and like do my eyes. So I'm going to put on my eyeliner and all that stuff. So I will be back. Okay, eyes are completely done. I just had my friend text me because I was like, I'm really not that excited, this and that. And she was like, never know, maybe he's the one. And I was just like sitting here thinking as I was doing my makeup, you never know, because normally I'm like really either excited or really nervous, and I'm literally not feeling anything. But I also know that when I feel nervous, I say some really silly things and I act really silly. Like in the way where it's like my full personality just does not allow, I don't allow my full personality to shine through. I just don't, because I'm so freaking nervous. Like I forget to ask questions, or I'll forget what I'm saying in the middle of a sentence because I'm like so nervous. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, it can be really bad. Social anxiety. So anyways, I got to thinking, and I'm like, maybe it was meant to be, because, we were supposed to go out before, and we didn't because of me, and then I downloaded or deleted the app and re-downloaded it. He says he has not been on a date since. He hasn't, like, been on a date at all. Like, we were supposed to go out or whatever. I don't know how he worded it, but basically he hasn't been out on a date since we were supposed to go out. And he said he was like really excited to see me and like meet me, and he was like, maybe it's fate that I found your profile again or something. I don't know. You just never know. I don't know. I could also be saying all this and he could be like a complete jerk. Like, you just never know, and that's why I'm like also not like, I guess my expectations aren't really that high. They're really just kind of like, if something happens, then it happens. If not, then I got a free lunch out of it. Like, and my neighbor kind of made me feel like I'm a bad person for saying that, but I'm like, it's just kind of like how it is nowadays. Like, you just never know with people. I don't know why my camera just turned off, but yeah. So I feel like my makeup looks great. It's very glowy, and I'm like, do I want to matte this out? Kind of do, kind of don't. But part of me is like, is it oily looking or is it healthy glowy looking? I think it's healthy glowy looking. It's pretty. So yeah, we're just gonna stick. I love how my eye makeup turned out. Or my lashes. My lashes aren't like all, the glue's not all crazy. So that's good. All I really need to do now is put on blush and then go get dressed. Some blush and some setting spray. And then I just gotta go get dressed. So, okay. Girl, I thought I was gonna have to like message him and be like, so I'm kind of running late. But it only took me, dang, I was able to do this in like less than 30 minutes while filming? That's good. Okay. This may be my go-to look because it's so pretty. It like looks put together, but it's not like too over the, not too over the top for me anyways. I think it's beautiful. I like it. Foundation is just a tinted moisturizer. Has me looking all nice and glowy and okay, yes. I like. So yeah. Maybe I don't feel nervous because maybe he is the one, you never know. And this way I can like actually be myself because like I'm going into it with like, whatever. I'm not like nervous and I'm not anything, so I'm just gonna like really act like myself and be myself. And who knows? Maybe he'll be amazing. Or maybe he'll be a total douche. I really don't think he's a jerk though. I really don't. My biggest concern with him is the fact that his conversation went from us talking every day, all day long, to that generic, basic, boring, hey, how was your day? How are you doing today? Good morning. Hope you had a good day. Good night. Where I'm trying to like conversate and he's just kind of giving me that. That's all he's giving me. And then he's really slow to respond without the warning or the apology or anything of like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be slow to respond. I've got a real busy week or, you know, so that's why I'm a little weary and a little kind of, I guess, turned off. I don't know. So I was asking my friend, I was like, should I even go on this date? Like, I'm kind of like, you know. She was like, go. Oh, she actually told me, I don't know. And I told myself, I said, I'm going to go on it. I'm going to go on it. And if I'm kind of still getting those vibes after the date, then I'm going to speak up about it and be like, dude, what happened to the conversation? Like, when we first started talking again, it was, you seemed very excited and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And now it's just like, you barely give me any kind of conversation. You're like very slow to respond. You don't say anything about it. So I'll just ask him. And something I'm learning too, like I never felt like I could communicate, you know? So now I'm communicating a lot more. And it's key. Communication is key in any relationship you have. Do y'all think I should have, because I'm not going to powder my face, but do y'all think I should? I should have did a live stream. Get ready with me for my first dates. So I want to say again, huge thank you to Dossier for sponsoring this video. Again, don't forget the link is down below and coupon code Missgreeneyes10 saves you 10%. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Buxom. This is the Plump Line Lip Liner in Incognito. Do you guys know, remember like Ludacris, well, Ludacris, like he's still like, what, relevant? Do you guys remember his first album before his like first album that went like huge? I think that was like back for the first time. His like huge album, Incognito. Anytime I see the word incognito, I like mix it up with that, and I'm like, oh my god, I love Ludacris. I used to really love him. I listened to his music like every day. I met him. I didn't meet him. I was seeing him in concert, and I went to this private concert that he had because, you know, he's in the Fast and the Furious. I think it was like the Fast and the Furious 2. And the guy that I was dating at the time had, because he used to work in clubs and stuff like that, he had the hookup to like for tickets to this event, and I got to see. It was a very small venue. It was really cool, and I got like front row. Like Luda was like right there, and my boyfriend like forced my arm up there, so he like reached out and grabbed it, and I was like, oh, Luda just touched my hand. But I didn't get to like meet him. But that was really cool. It was a really cool experience. But anyways, yeah, I put that on. This is what it looks like. It does not look as pale in real life as it does in what it's showing up on camera. And then I will just take this NARS Dolce Vita, and it's just like my perfect summer nude. So yeah, y'all. Okay, now I just gotta go get dressed and get ready. I'm gonna have to show y'all on a different camera because this camera won't be able to pick up my outfit. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my jewelry. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear these earrings, which I absolutely love. I got these from Nordstrom, but I'll link some similar ones down below. And then of course, I have on my mama necklace. I really just wear this like every day. I don't really ever take it off. So I'm just gonna keep this on. And I'm gonna wear the rings that I've pretty much been wearing all week. Oh, I'm getting hungry, which is good. At least I'll be hungry. Okay, this ring right here, which is from QVC. Unfortunately, I can't link any of these rings anymore because they are all out of stock. But I got the earrings. I've really been into hoops lately. This is my hair. I feel like I should kind of try to do it again and get this to go back a little bit more because it's going too much towards my face and I don't like that. You see that? I don't know. It's going to end up behind my ear anyway, so let's just be real. And then I think I'm going to do this one. So this one right here, that one. And then I'm going to do this one. And then my nails are just press-on nails from Dashing Diva. I don't know if you can really see them. They kind of look like they're washed out, but they're just like a light pink. And the accent nail is like a little confetti nail. It's like super cute. I love these nails, but they are definitely on their last. Like this one's like actually kind of fallen off a little bit. Again, if I was more excited for this date, I would have put on a new set of nails, but I'm just kind of like, whatever. So yeah, that's the makeup. That's the jewelry. Let's go get dressed and I will show you the outfit. Okay, so this is my outfit. I have this shirt. I wear this all the time. Got it from Shein. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's just super cute. It has a little bit of lace right there, sleeveless, a little low cut, but not too low cut. And then I'm just wearing these white jeans. So these white jeans and then just like these basic black, I guess, T-strap sandals. And this is going to be my purse. So this is the first date outfit. So here is the makeup. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Wish me luck. If you guys want to know how this date went, definitely subscribe to me on my Patreon. It's linked down below. Also, don't forget about Dossier, which is also linked down below. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.